Alright guys, I got some awesome shoes for you this week. Asics, Saucony, New Balance, all the top brands are slashing their prices. We got some bangers, mostly sub 100 deals on shoes like I try to get for you. Some a little bit higher than that just because we're seeing a few new models that we haven't seen go on sale before. Hint, we got some Max Cushion boys on this list today for you all. So hold tight and we'll jump right into those deals. Alright guys, before we get into it, if you haven't checked out the Shoe Matcher tool, head to runningshoematcher.com. This is a really cool tool I built for you guys that matches you with the best shoes for you based on your goals and preferences. So you can answer 5 questions about whether you want a race day shoe, tempo shoe, daily trainer, whether you like your shoes soft or firm, if you need stability or not, and we'll match you with the best shoe for you. So it's live right now and it's free. Check it out at runningshoematcher.com. Alright, let's get into it. Alright guys, so I'm not going to make you wait for this one. First one today, right off the rip, is the Asics Gel Nimbus 25. Now this has been a fan favorite Max Cushion shoe over the past year or so, and we haven't seen this discounted at all. Asics, unlike Adidas, unlike New Balance, tends to not discount their current model shoes whatsoever right until they start to drop the next year model version. So a few weeks ago, we saw the Nova Blast go down, so that's how we knew the Nova Blast 4 was coming out. Now we see the Gel Nimbus 25 going down in price to $120, and that's how we know the Gel Nimbus 26 is coming. We also know that because I did a preview video a few months ago. So the Gel Nimbus, if you have not run in this shoe, is a really thick, soft, plodding, recovery type of shoe. It's not going to be great for faster efforts, but it's a beautiful shoe for slower recovery work. One of the most comfortable shoes out there. Asics actually commissioned an independent study to verify that this is the most comfortable shoe. So if you're looking for something to take that stress off your legs, to be very comfortable for those high mileage building weeks in the winter, then go ahead and check out that Gel Nimbus 25. It's usually $160, it's $120 right now at Fleet Feet. Alright guys, next up we got the trusty old Adidas Audi0 SL. If you follow me, if you watch this channel, you know the SL is my favorite daily trainer. It's a really simple shoe, nice and lightweight, a bit on the firmer side. But what that means is it's great for those faster days where you're not maybe doing a workout, but you do want to just give it a little bit of gas. So for this shoe, the MSRP is $120, but it's never on sale for that price. It's usually discounted somewhere between $35 and $80. This week we have it at $43, which is the lowest I've seen it since that $35 sale at REI a few months back. This time the sale is at Dick's Sporting Goods. It's on a few different colorways. It's on the black and the red. So if you need a new daily trainer, something that can just be that workhorse shoe to plow through a bunch of miles this winter, go ahead and check out that Adidas Audi0 SL. Next up, we have an interesting one. It's the Diadora Atamo V7000. Now this is a handcrafted, made in Italy, higher quality premium running shoe. It usually retails for over $200, but this week it's $116 at Dick's Sporting Goods. Now, at the normal MSRP of I think $220 or $230, I wouldn't be going for this shoe just because it is an EVA based foam. There's nothing spectacular about it. It's almost like a Clifton or even an Audi0 SL, something that's just made in Europe, so it has a bit more cachet, a bit more of a premium designer luxury vibe to it. But at sub 120 prices, might be worth to try, especially if you like wearing your running shoes for casual. I think the colorways they have are pretty cool too. They have this white and green, creamy green colorway there too. So if you're looking for a new daily trainer and you want something with that coffee shop swag, go ahead and check out that V7000, $116 at Dick's Sporting Goods. All right guys, next up we have the Saucony Kinvara 14. This is on sale for 50% off, only on the Stars and Stripes colorway. Saucony is doing a deal for all of their American flag themed gear for Veterans Day weekend, which is next weekend. So 50% off with the code Americana on that Saucony Kinvara 14 Stars and Stripes colorway. This is going to be a lower profile, fast, lightweight shoe. If you want a non-plated shoe for fast workouts, honestly, if I weren't using that Takumi Sen for my fast rep workout I did this week, I would have been using the Rebel or something like the Kinvara that just has a nice ground contact feel. That's not going to be overly robust, not going to be too padded, too plated. Just get the job done for any of that faster work. Kinvara is one of the OGs in the category. It still uses that EVA foam. It's one of the last ones holding on to EVA foam for workout day. So if you're a traditionalist, you want something lightweight, nice and snappy for those faster efforts, go ahead and pick up that Kinvara 14 Stars and Stripes for $60. All right guys, next up, as I mentioned up at the top, that Nova Blast 3 is on sale now that the Nova Blast 4 came out. So we have it for $70. That's the cheapest price price I've seen it yet. This is at Dick's Sporting Goods only for this black and blue colorway. I'm sure some other sites will start discounting it a little bit, but Dick's Sporting Goods tends to have the best online sales for some of these last year model version shoes. If you're not familiar with the Nova Blast, this is a softer daily trainer type of shoe. So if you think of the Audi0 SL as that faster, firmer daily trainer, this is going to be that softer and slower daily trainer. So those days you're feeling a bit beat up, maybe it's not a true recovery effort, or maybe it's a longer daily run. For me, I don't like using shoes like the Gel Nimbus that are too heavy for those longer efforts, but that's where the Nova Blast 3 is going to come in, take some of that pressure off your legs. Right now, my shoe that I'm using in that slot is the 1080 V13. If I didn't pick that up, maybe I would consider this $70 Nova Blast 3. And speak of the devil, next up we have the 1080 V12. So 1080 V13 came out last month. V12 is now on sale for $100. MSRP was $160, but we have it for a $60 discount at Dick's Sporting Goods. They have a lot of good colorways here, and this is a very versatile shoe. It could be a great daily trainer, it could be a gym shoe, it could be a casual shoe. It's really one of those do-it-all type of shoes that has enough cushioning for whatever type of serious running you want to do, but it also looks good enough to wear for around town, grocery store, kid drop-off, whatever type of shenanigans and mischief you're going to be getting up to when you're not running. Back-to-back New Balance here. We got the More V4. This one is on sale for $108 right now at Dick's Sporting Goods. This is the taller brother of the 1080. There's more of that fresh foam in there. Fresh foam is an EVA blend that's designed to be comfortable. It's not the lightest weight, it's not the fastest. That's what the fuel cell foam is. That fuel cell is a supercritical EVA and TPU blend. This fresh foam EVA blend is more of that dedicated daily training, dedicated high mileage, just chew through a bulk of mileage and last for a long time type of foam. If you want a max cushion shoe like that Gel Nimbus or the Triumph, if you're looking for something that is going to be very padded, bit on the heavier side, then the More V4 is probably your cup of tea. It wasn't my cup of tea. It was a bit too heavy, but I know a lot of people out there like it. A lot of comments on this channel about how it's one of the best max cushion shoes out there. So if you want to try something new and you're coming from Asics or Saucony, then it might be worth a shot with this More V4 at $100. All right, New Balance here for the 3P. Next up, we got the SC Trainer V1. Last week I said SZ Trainer about 3 or 4 times before I finally could say SC Trainer. So we got the SC Trainer V1 for $100. Again, this is the lowest that I've seen the shoe. A few weeks now where it's at that $100 price point. There actually seems to be decent sizes left. So if you're looking for a new high mileage shoe, a new plated shoe for training that can take some of that stress off your legs, and this is a great choice. This is one of the first shoes to come out that put a plate in a non-race day shoe. It sparked this revolution of plated training shoes that we're now seeing. I believe the Hoka Bondi X might have been the actual first shoe that used a plate in a non-fast workout shoe type of setup. Leave a comment if you know what was the first shoe to do that. And I'm not including the Tempo Next Percent or the Saucony Endorphin Speed 3 because those are workout shoes. But in this recovery shoe, more of mild daily trainer type of shoe segment, I believe SC Trainer was the first one to do it. This first version was an absolute banger, very bouncy, very fun to run in. I know another reviewer described it as running, I think it was Thomas from Believe in the Run, described it as like running with a gravel road strapped to your legs just because it made it a lot softer, a lot more comfortable to chew up that pavement. So if comfort is the name of the game and you want something that's going to make it easier for you to run, get through some of those miles this winter, go ahead and check out that SC Trainer V1. All right, guys, quick detour into the world of stability. We got the Saucony Tempest on sale right now for $102 at Dick's Sporting Goods. Now, there weren't that many sizes left of this, and it was only in one color, but I haven't seen the Tempest on sale outside of any 30% off site-wide sales or something that Saucony might be doing on their own website. Tempest doesn't go on sale a lot. So the Tempest is one of the leading stability shoes. It uses a Power Run PB midsole mixed with a Power Run midsole. So that PB is a PIBA-based foam. It's a race day foam, very soft, very bouncy, responsive and fun to run in. And then that cradle of EVA based Power Run is going to add that firmness and stability to the shoe to stabilize it, give it some good structure so you're not wiggling around in there and overpronating. Really cool shoe. It's a really unique setup that they have in there. So if you need a new stability shoe for daily training or even as a workout shoe if you're a serious overpronator, then this is a good choice. All right, guys, last on the day here, we have the New Balance Rebel V3. This one is on sale for $85 at Running Warehouse. Now, the MSRP of this one is usually $130. I've seen it as low as $65. That's when I picked up my pair of Rebels. But ever since those were on sale, I believe this was July or August, I haven't seen it drop as low as that. $85 is the best I've seen. spent $100 at a few different places. So I don't anticipate we're gonna see another huge decrease in these until they announce that Rebel V4, which I did preview on the channel a few months ago. So if you are looking for a new workout shoe or a faster daily trainer, the Rebel is a great shoe for that. I used it for all my faster efforts in the summer, everything up to 16-mile long runs with race pace and different workout setups within those runs. It's not the most structured shoe, so if you do need more support around your ankles, then it's not gonna be a great choice, but for those neutral runners who aren't overpronators, who don't need a ton of support, this is gonna be an awesome shoe for any of those workout type of efforts. All right guys, so there you have it. Those were the best 10 deals this weekend. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back with another video tomorrow.